Hello everyone, wishing you a very happy day, good health, and even more love for gardening every day. In today's post, I will guide you on how to propagate rose cuttings using a professional gardening approach. Combining practical experience with simple, easy to apply scientific principles at home. This method uses very familiar materials to help rose cuttings root quickly, minimize fungal diseases, and develop steadily from the beginning. First, choosing the cutting is extremely important. You need to prepare a healthy rose cutting, free from pests and diseases, undamaged, and of the right age. After choosing a suitable cutting, remove all leaves and thorns to reduce water loss, helping the cutting retain energy during the rooting period. Next, trim the rose cuttings to about 15 centimeters in length, ensuring they have healthy dormant buds for future shoot development. Once the cuttings are trimmed, prepare a clove of garlic, peel it, and cut off one end. Use a sharp knife to make a small hole in the center of the garlic clove. Then gently insert the base of the rose cutting into this hole and leave it for about 15 minutes. While waiting for the rose stem to come into contact with the garlic, prepare a fresh chicken egg. Separating the egg, white, and yolk into 2 different cups. Stir the yolk until completely dissolved. The egg yolk contains many proteins, lipids, and minerals, providing light nutrition to help the cutting recover quickly after being cut. After 15 minutes, remove the rose stem from the garlic clove and gently place it in the cup containing the egg yolk. Continue soaking for another 15 minutes to allow the roots and stem to absorb the necessary nutrients. Next, prepare 2 more garlic cloves, peel them, and chop them finely. Garlic contains many natural antibacterial agents that help disinfect the cut. Limit harmful bacteria and fungi from entering the stem tissue, and stimulate callus formation, the first step for new root development. Put the garlic in a clean plastic cup with about 250 milliliters of clean water. Then, add about 5 tablespoons of rice to the cup and stir thoroughly. Soaking the rice in water releases starch and micronutrients, which, combined with the garlic, create a solution that is both antibacterial and provides a light energy source for the young roots. After stirring well, filter out the solids, keeping only the rice garlic solution for use. Now, prepare a clean plastic cup and treated river sand. The river sand needs to be washed, dried, or pre-treated to remove pathogens. Fill the cup about 1/3 full with river sand. Then pour the remaining egg yolk into the cup to create the initial nutrient layer. Continue adding sand until the cup is full, gently pressing it down to create a firm but well aerated surface. Then, slowly pour the rice garlic solution into the cup of sand, just enough to moisten the sand, avoiding making it too wet and causing root rot. Once the substrate is ready, insert the rose cutting into the center of the cup, ensuring the base of the cutting is deeply embedded in the sand and securely fixed. Finally, use a clear plastic bag to tightly cover the cup and the rose cutting to create a stable, humid environment, minimize water loss, and help the cutting adapt quickly. Place the cup in a cool, airy place, away from strong winds, and absolutely avoid direct sunlight during the initial stage. After about 10 days of proper care, you will observe new shoots beginning to sprout, plump, healthy, and vibrant green. Upon gentle inspection, you will see many new roots growing, white, thick, and evenly distributed around the base of the cutting. This indicates that the cutting process has been successful. At this point, you can replant the rose cuttings in a larger part with a loose, porous growing medium such as treated coconut fiber, which will help the roots continue to grow strong and stable in the long term. Rose cutting propagation is not just a technique for reproduction, but also a process that cultivates patience and finesse in gardening. Each preparation step and each natural material plays a specific role in supporting the rose cuttings to develop sustainably and safely. When you understand the principles and follow the correct procedure, success will come naturally. Hopefully, this sharing will help you feel more confident when propagating roses at home. So that from a small initial cutting, you can multiply many healthy plants, bringing beauty, joy, and relaxation to your living space every day. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you again.